Hello, hello. As you can see, the sun is shining this morning and I'm out for my step walk. I've already done an hour in my office, i.e. my dining room table. I needed to come out because my stomach is full of butterflies. I know there is a fine line between excitement and anxiety. I've got a lump in my throat and a dryness in my throat. Why am I feeling like this? I'll tell you. You know, I've been doing this breathwork course to become an influential breathwork coach, facilitator, created by the beautiful Anna Parker Naples. Well, I have submitted all my assignments for the 24 units. I have taken the final exam and passed with 91%. Whee! I am currently doing some practical case studies at the moment, which I'm then writing up reports for. There are 25 case studies I'm in the process of doing. That's fine. What am I nervous about? Well, today I have an interview with Anna as the course tutor to make sure that I have understood everything and that I am at the right standard for her course. I hate tests and interviews. I am so nervous. I know it. That is the frustrating thing. I know the information, but I also am aware of the terrible part of my psyche or how my brain works, that I'm not very good at recalling facts and bringing them to the forefront. I'm okay with writing, I'm okay putting it down because I've got time to think about things. I've got time to perhaps research my answers. I've got time to double check. But when you're talking to someone face to face in an oral exam or interview, it's there. I had feedback once from a job interview that I didn't get. I was so qualified for it. It's crazy. But so I asked for feedback and said, okay, well, what can I improve upon? And he told me that the job was mine to lose, that it was the interview that let me down, that I didn't stop talking, that I didn't seem to get the idea of the questions, why they were asking the questions of me. Because I had a panel of 3 of them interviewing me, what it was that they wanted from me, and I seemed to be babbling or just going above and beyond. That's just me all over. I have tried to take on that, not criticism, but the critique, and in the interviews I try and sort of like take a deep breath before I answer questions and think about it. But it still doesn't stop me from worrying and wind's picking up, from worrying and thinking, are they going to see through me? Are they going to see that I'm actually shit? Are they going to see that I don't know what I'm saying I know? Obviously, that's not true. My logical side knows that's not true, but my other side just keeps repeating that horrible little voice, that bitch in my head, keeps repeating these things again and again. So my interview is it 11:30? So I thought I would come out for an hour, listen to some podcasts. I'm listening to the amazing Becca Symes at the moment. She, not at the moment, I'm talking to you at the moment, but she did an amazing webinar for the Alliance of Independent Authors about mindset and how when these instructors say, just do this, just do that. I hate that word, just. Because our brains all work differently. We should be realising this with the amount of information that's becoming available about neurodiversity. And Becca saying about the base command, or the base pathways, the base program. She does the analogy of that our brains are like a computer. So the base programs are set up differently. So some functions, some commands that are input, they just have nowhere to go. They can't complete, they can't execute because of what's there before, which is making a lot of sense. I need to carry on listening to that, by the way. And of course, I know that is something, that there's something, some program that needs tweaking inside my brain because of this fear of examinations, of interviews, of this feeling that I'm not good enough, that I don't know my stuff to the extent I set myself such high expectations and high ideals that perhaps I'm setting myself up to fail. Lisa Johnson's always going on about you can call yourself the expert. You are the expert in something in an average room. You're not an expert on history if you're there at Bristol University with the history department. But you might be the expert on history, a particular part of history, if you're in the pub or on the school ground talking with other mums. So, yes, I'm just taking the next hour to calm my nerves. Anna has been an absolutely amazing tutor. She's an amazing mentor. This course has just opened my eyes. While I'm out walking, I'm going to be doing my own breathwork techniques to just calm that sympathetic nervous system, that fight or flight part of us. I need to engage my parasympathetic nervous system, that nice peace, that nice relax, digest. So I'm going to be doing lots of long exhales. I'm not going to be doing any breath holds because that's not what my brain needs at the moment. I don't want to be starving it of oxygen and increasing my carbon dioxide like that. But I do want to extend my exhales to just calm me down and to tell myself that I've spent a lot of time learning and researching, and I'm a diligent soul. I'm attention to detail, so I'm sure the interview will go well. I'll let you know. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Send me all lovely positive vibes. So that's all I wanted to. Bit of a hodgepodge of a life this morning, wasn't it? But anyway, I will let you know how I get on, and just not only take a deep breath in, but take a nice long exhale out and feel yourself calming. Sometimes actually there's a lovely called humming breath or sigh of relief, and you just make a noise on your exhale. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that when I'm walking around Salisbury, but I might do. Who knows? Have a lovely day, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.